Fox 17 Morning Mix Grill is powered by Alto Gas.
But when you think of fun summer cocktails, bourbon might not be the first thing that comes to mind, but maybe it should be. At least that's what Colette says. She is a local mixologist, a drink concoctor, and she's here with Wyoming Whiskey today to talk more about bourbon in general. Colette, thanks so much for being here.
Of course, yeah.
So let's talk about bourbon. I am not super familiar. It's not something I drink a lot. So, you know, a lot of people think it has to come from Kentucky, but this stuff's from Wyoming. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so Wyoming Whiskey was actually the first legal distillery in Wyoming. So a lot of people think bourbon has to come from Kentucky or it always comes from Kentucky. That is not true. Wyoming whiskey, it's all made, it's distilled, it's aged, everything bottled in Wyoming. So it's truly made of Wyoming. So, and it's a great, great bourbon.
Yeah, and you know, I think a lot of us Michiganders especially, you're thinking about sipping the bourbon by the fire in the winter time. That, you know, but let's not typecast the bourbon. You've got some fun, really fresh cocktails.
Yeah. So bourbon, a lot of people think it's like a fall, winter drink. It's definitely not. It's great for summer, spring. It pairs with so many good fruits, so you can make it a little sweet, which people like in the summer. So yeah, it's great for really all seasons.
Okay, wonderful. Well, let's start. You got two different cocktails you're making today. So let's walk us through.
The first we're making is a cucumber smash. So like I said, you know, bourbon pairs really well with a lot of seasonal fruits. So we're gonna make two of them, one for each of us. So one cocktail would be 2 ounces, so I'm gonna do 4 ounces.
Okay, perfect.
So like I said, it pairs really well with a lot of seasonal fruits. So we're gonna use cucumber for this one, and it's gonna be so good, super fresh.
Wonderful.
And then we're just doing a little bit of lemon juice, and then a little bit of simple syrup, and like I said, cucumber juice. So
yeah, those are very fresh flavors.
Yes, very fresh. It's perfect for like a little porch sipper. Really, really yummy.
And let's talk more about Wyoming whiskey too. What makes it different besides being made in Wyoming?
Yeah, so a lot of bourbon, it has like those vanilla and like warm notes to it, which Wyoming whiskey has. This is their like flagship product, but it also has floral notes in it. So you're going to get a little bit more sweetness and floral than you would in a lot of other whiskeys or bourbons. So that's what makes it pretty much different.
Okay, simple syrup?
Yes, simple syrup. And I just made this myself. A lot of people buy it from the store, which
it's
you can
so easy.
do.
It's sugar and water, people.
It's so easy to make at home. You just throw it on the stove, equal parts sugar and water, and you just let it simmer until the sugar dissolves.
For sure. It's very, very easy. And then you can just make a big batch of it and keep it, right?
Yes, you keep it in the fridge. It lasts a couple months, so it's super easy to make yourself and keep it home. And it's a lot fresher, too.
Yeah.
So this is freshly squeezed cucumber juice.
Wow.
If you don't have a juicer at home, which a lot of people don't, you can easily just throw in like the cucumber slices into the shaker and just muddle them, and it'll do the same thing.
Okay, perfect.
And then we're just throwing in a couple dashes
little bitters.
of bitters to just combat the sweetness of the drink. Throw in some ice.
Wonderful. And you're just kind of are you a self-taught mixologist?
Yes. Yep.
Love that.
Yeah, I started just getting into it during COVID. And like a lot of
like
other
so
people.
Many people,
Yes. Needed a hobby, something to do. Shake this up. And yeah, so I kind of just started teaching myself YouTube, other content creators, things like that. I fell in love with it, and you know, obviously the glassware and all the fun kitchen stuff is super fun.
I know, this is a really cute shaker.
Yeah,
I love.
super cute.
Right?
So we're just gonna strain this in. Yeah, and then I've kind of just kept going from there. It's been so fun. You know, I work a full-time job, but this is kind of just fun to do on the weekends and after work.
Right?
Yeah, it's definitely
everyone's inviting you over all the time.
Yes, exactly. Something to keep me creative.
Cute.
So this is the cucumber smash.
All right,
cheers.
Perfect. Let's cheers to that. But let's try it. Let's make this other one too.
Yes.
We'll do them both. I'll smell it.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna
Yummo.
get rid of the rest of this one.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so this next one is a raspberry Collins we're gonna do.
Okay.
So same thing with like the seasonal fruit, and keep it, you know, really light and fresh. So this one's 1.5 ounces of our bourbons. We're gonna do 2 of these.
Okay, perfect.
And then, so this one is really good if you don't like a super bourbon forward cocktail, because this one has club soda in it.
Okay.
So it's not as like boozy as you would get with something like this.
Sure, a little sparkle in there.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna do a little bit of lemon juice as well in this one, which lemon juice freshly squeezed.
Always.
That bottled stuff, not good.
No. gotta put
it
the
makes it's such
the
a
work
difference.
in, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna do that.
I mean, it does make a difference, all of these things. So what's that?
So this is our raspberry syrup. So same thing as simple syrup, just sugar and water, and then just add raspberries.
Okay.
So super fresh. Sorry, I'm just looking.
And you kind of muddle them in there.
Yep, exactly.
And then strain.
Yep. And then just strain it, let it cool, and you've got a really nice, like, flavored simple syrup. So this is a great way to get some of that fruit flavor into your cocktails.
Yeah. And then a little Cointreau too.
A little orange liqueur. Yep, so really nice flavors all paired together. We'll just throw a little bit of this in there. And then that's it. Super easy with this one. So we'll just shake this up with ice.
So fun.
Yes. And yeah, this one is really nice for like a hot summer day because it's super refreshing and cool. So just a quick shake. And we're just gonna pour this with the ice right into the two
perfect.
glasses.
Okay.
Yep, so super easy. This is a really nice cocktail for like someone that's a beginner and hasn't made a lot before at home because it's a lot of easy ingredients.
Yeah.
And you just top it with club soda. And that's it.
Super refreshing.
Yeah, super refreshing.
Such a pretty drink.
Yes, it's also beautiful. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
always like a crowd favorite. A garnish makes all the difference. Oop, put that in there. That'll be mine.
There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yes.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Well,
There you go.
cheers. Thank you
Cheers.
so much, Colette. So,
Of course.
if people want to learn more about Wyoming whiskey, is there a place where we can get these recipes as well?
Yes, so they'll be on their website. Also, my Instagram is Colette's Cocktail, so I'll post these recipes on there as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, cheers, Colette. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thanks
us.
for
We
having
appreciate
me.
it.
Thank you.
Cheers.